Now it's time for Cityscope on space.com. We are here at Monkey Village, Opebi area of Lagos State, Southwest Nigeria. Now on the 31st of December 2020, the Lagos State government came here unannounced, without prior notice, and they demolished what people have here, what people have been living with, what people have been surviving with all these years. I heard this place came to being in the 90s. It was a slum, and then it was developed by people, by Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo. Everybody came together to remove the slum and make it a bit livable. Now today on space.com, we want to assess the situation. What really happened? Why did they come here? Now the residents that are still staying here, why are they still here? How are they surviving? It's space.com on LN 24/7 News. Well, glad to have you back. This is space.com on LN 24/7. Now we are at Opebi area of Lagos State, Southwest Nigeria. This is Monkey Village. And like I told you, it was demolished on New Year's Eve. So I want to ask some residents. So people are still staying here. How has it been for them? Thank you for joining us. Okay, so did they tell you before they came to demolish this? No. So how was it like that day? What happened?
We reached there, we have seen one man that wear white clothes, say is commissioner. And me and one man go and meet the man. They did not even tell us anything that they want to come and break here or they want to do anything. Before we know, like play, we don't even believe it, maybe it's true. I just see that trailer that is coming. So the Lagos just pack it. Some people know the spoil. Even our own boss, we don't even see anything to carry come outside.
My name is Paula Shadu. Ade is going to 8 years. When I come here, I just saw the Paco house. I come from Ibadan. That Ibadan is not moving for market. That is why I come Lagos. As I come here, I sleep with my friend. So one day, one of my friends just called me say, "House living." I just come here, come collect the house, living here. So Christmas remain 2 days. And the man just come and say commissioner. He just come early in the morning and say we should come park him. They don't inform us before. They just come and say we should just park all our load outside. And we women, we go meet the man that day. We just beg the man, say make them just give us 2 weeks. So we want to do Christmas. The man say no. We don't send person, make go carry caterpillar come. If the caterpillar come, if we no carry our load, then we just demolish everything together. That is how we just pack our load since that day. And since that day, all of us in the night now outside here, we are sleeping because there is no money to go and rent house. Now if we want to rent house now, going to 350, 250. So we just said we should be managed here. That is how that thing comes.
So I have another resident of Monkey Village here in Opebi. Opebi is actually a hybrid area, so it's quite surprising that we have this. We can see fine houses around here, but just behind the fine houses, we have this sort of ghetto right now that was demolished. So I'm here with another lady. How long have you been staying here in Monkey Village? Like 2010. Did you rent an apartment here? Did you pay for it? You live here and you sell here?
Because from this now I this now. You want to get house, agent is make everything hard, all of us, so that no power to get 300 to 350 to get a room. That is why everybody just manage this place.
So this place, how comfortable was it before the demolition? Do you have electricity? Do you have water? How clean was it? How was it really?
We have so we always pay our bill. So sometimes we are going to touch the fresh water. So everybody lives as God.
So how have you been coping since the demolition? How do you sleep? Where do you sleep?
Especially the season of Christmas time, she remain 4 days. I mean 2 days to Christmas coming back. Everybody should prepare for Christmas. When these people come in there, I think that it's playing. The only thing I want to see, I just say everybody to come in, for everybody to pack below. They want to demolish this place. So just call my people say, I think say it's a lie. Later, just do those abuse, just carry and come. Later, I saw everybody they run up and down, carry everything out. Sometimes the person she has not quit carrying load, demolish everything together. The only thing I'm thinking about is that if you want to vote, you will know that Paco people dey here.
Okay, so they came to campaign
here. They came here to campaign. Even self, I don't know where I keep the remain banner where it remain. Among my guys wey she expose the banner. So after we do finish, we use all of us here. And at the end of the day, you said I don't know how to explain that because that thing is too much. It's too much. I'm not go far to travel, but I don't know any country where you should not have Paco house. But why you are treating poor people like this?
Still at Monkey Village, it's really a sad situation here, though I'm getting some points of what happened. I have another resident work with me, so let's talk about this. Like we've seen, this is Monkey Village. Okay, tell me, how did you people settle here?
This Monkey Village, before it's a swamp that anybody cannot reach there.
Okay.
But at times go, people start to feed it, building Paco house on it. Before we know, everybody.
Let me cut you. Who are these people?
Yorubas did there, Igbo did there, Calabar did there, Fulani did there. All the tribe, we did there together. We are living there together. But at times go, there was a land issue between that Monkey Village and that land. Because of that, all those people that have the land, because they know government very well, they now use the opportunity to destroy our house. As you can see now, they have started building something there now. Okay,
but let me ask you, don't you think that government demolished this place because it did not have approval for people to live in?
Sorry, as our Mr. President said that time, that as we are in Nigeria, you can live anywhere you like in Nigeria. That's why we as a Nigerian, we can live in anywhere we are. So far that you don't have much to go and rent us, how much they rent us now. That's why you just find 1 or 2 things to build Paco house that we can live in there. As you can see, some of parents there that have 2, 3 kids going to school. Some family there that they are used to, that is where they used to sleep when they come back from work with family, with wife. As you can see, everybody just hanging around. No.
How have you been surviving since the demolition?
Man, very big thing, because by that time the caterpillar came to our Monkey Village. You don't give everybody chance to take 1 or 2 things out. They just demolish everything, both plasma, freeze, everything, phone, all our documents. They just.
It's okay. Yes, ma'am. It's okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, this is Monkey Village, Opebi area of Lagos State, and Space.com is here to assess the situation, what really happened on 31st of December 2020. And from what people have said, they did not have prior knowledge of this demolition, but also what I've deduced from what they said is that this place is like a no man's land. They came into the place without proper documentation. They did not pay an agent, they did not pay a landlord, and that shows you that well, it's government land. So I think government feels an encroachment on the land. I'm going to interview someone who is going to tell us the part of the government. Lagos State has a master plan. So what is the master plan for this particular place? Was it supposed to remain a swamp? When people came and built it in the 90s, from the 90s till this time, why hasn't the government ever come to this place to either reprimand them or congratulate them? But suddenly, December 31st, 2020, they came in here and destroyed everything. Some people are still here, so we'll get to the reason why the government did this. Oh wow, it's been quite a journey at Monkey Village, Opebi, Lagos State, Southwest Nigeria. We've seen the situation there, we've assessed it, the residents have spoken and they are not happy. But we need to get the other side of the story. And today on the show, we are talking to Mr. Niyi Olagoke. He's the Honorary Secretary of Nigerian Institute of Estate Surveyors and Valuers. Thank you, Mr. Niyi Olagoke, for joining us on the show. So, like I said, we just came from Monkey Village, and the situation over there was a sad one, actually, because we met women, children, fathers, workers. They sleep outside, they have mosquito bites, ants, snakes. Okay, so the question is this, let me start from the beginning. How did Monkey Village come about? Because they said a group of people came and filled it in because it was a swamp. But from your own experience or from what you've heard, how did it come about?
Yeah, thank you very much. Monkey Village is like a slum, urban slum. Some set of people hungry for shelter, just find somewhere where they think they can settle down. The land actually belongs to a family called Middle family. Okay. You know, we have customary system of land in Nigeria whereby land belongs to Omonile or what have you. So most time we have those land belong to each of the family we have in the environment. So the particular land, which is about 10 plots, belong to this Middle family. It's a slum. People might be looking at it as a waterlogged area, small area, but one thing is the land belongs to the family, one, and there's always a setback. You know, whenever we are having land close to water stream, government always give provision for setback in case of drainage, so as to avoid flood in such environment. But in short, the land belongs to a family. The land is just there. They are not doing anything on it, and that's why these people believe they can settle down in that particular location. If you ask them very well, nobody will say, "Oh, I purchased this land.
Exactly.
I paid some amount for that land." No.
They confirmed that they didn't pay to anybody, they didn't pay to any agent, they didn't pay to any landlord. They just some people have stayed there for 10 years without paying anybody.
Yeah, actually, which means someone can just be like most time the family may put a security man there. My boss put someone there. Oh, just keep this place. It might even be a farmer that's being put on that land. Oh, just keep this place to make sure that it belongs to someone. And these people will just approach them. What can we do? We want to be staying here. When you look at the area, most of the structure they are temporary. At least about 80%.
Yes.
They are temporary structure, which means nobody can go ahead to erect a good building, maybe 1 bedroom or 2 bedroom on such land.
Yes.
No. So they are just there like a temporary squatters. And so far they are occupying the land. The owners look at it that we don't need the land now. These people are occupying it for us. Nobody, the land grabber cannot come over the place to take over the land. That's what the place is. So far is an undeveloped land. These people just look at, we need shelters. Let us move here, and that's what brought about their existence on that particular land. And you might be surprised that they might be paying token to someone, which will not be obvious. You know, Nigeria, people make use of opportunity to make money. So they might be paying token to someone. They might target their security. They might target for their own safety. But I'm very sure they are paying something to a particular set of people. But to put it in summary, they are house quarters, which means there's no approval for them to stay in that land. The owner can agree with them, maybe verbally. Okay, you guys can be staying here, but it cannot be written down because they know that the moment you write it down, it means that there's an agreement between the squatters and your family. And you cannot just even wake up again on one day and say you want to chase them away. You cannot. So I'm very sure the owner will have done that. And I even learned there's a legal tussle on that land between this Middle family and some set of people.
Okay, so coming to the demolition was done by the Lagos state government. So now you talked about the Middle family. Are they involved in this demolition, or has Lagos state taken over the land?
From what I heard or from what I gathered, Lagos state demolished the place because there's no planning. You know, there's supposed to be like the Lagos state having layout plan for all land in Lagos state.
Exactly.
So they believe that these people whatever structure you have put there, there's no planning approval for such. And that's the only reason why Lagos State demolished the place.
Okay.
Because there's no planning approval for whatsoever activities
Whatsoever.
that is going on that particular land. That's why the two issue. What now instigated that is what we may not know. You know, I'm very sure what we call it urban slum, it may be posing security threats to the neighborhood. When you look at the Opebi neighborhood, we have many development in that environment.
Yes, it's a hybrid.
And the people might have come together and meet the government that we are not even sure, because I learned there's another thoroughfare that was blocked into the main Opebi, that was blocked by the residents, which means it might be security. It might be because of security challenge. So the residents might have reported to the government that these people are here, they are squatters, they are facing security challenge in this area. Please come and take this place away. Because I'm very sure it's not middle family, because they are not really all the statements. They are not ready. They can do that as well, even without informing the government, because it's their land. They are squatters, and there's no legal toss on it, because the legal toss they are having, they have the Supreme Court judgment already that certified that the land belongs to them. So the demolition is just basically government look at it that there's no planning approval for that environment, and that's what they did. They've just demolished another structures. Last week, Igondo area. Last week. And length they've given them 5 years ago. But one thing about our government is, when government will come today, give you no, don't stay here. If the government is no more in power, the next government coming might not really be interested in that particular. They might not even need to open the file and look at what is going on in this area. And you know, the kind of monitoring, the monitoring units we are having under physical planning in Lagos State, sorry to say, they are not really up to the task. Because if you have given an eviction to some people 5 years ago, in a year, within 3 months, you should have carried out the demarcation and make the place, because they built under power line.
You know, these guys were even saying they were not giving any notice for the demolition. So they just came, and funny enough, one of the guys we interviewed said they even came to campaign there. That's the Lagos State government. So, you know, it's looking like after helping them, they were really sad and angry at the same time.
Our leaders they can enter anywhere, even inside the hole, because they need you. What do they need? They need your vote. And the modern leader has been achieved. They ignore people. Issue of eviction, we might not really be right, because government might have done that, just like the case of this last week area I just mentioned. Government might have done that 5 years ago, but because there was no notice, there was no sign that they are coming, and some people might have built even in that particular area. The same thing might have happened here. Some have been there 10 years ago. If you ask them deeply, government might have done that, or government might have informed the family, the owner, because you know, on a normal circumstances, government has no business with squatters, because they are not the owner of the land.
Yes.
If the government want to demand land use charge from them, that bill will be sent to the owner.
Yes.
So the government might have informed the owner that land, you are not doing anything on it. We are having squatters there. We might be coming there one day for demolition, which the people might not know. Someone, like I mentioned earlier, someone in the family might even be commenting a token from these people, which nobody will account for. So you might not really be sure, but because they are squatters, they don't really have any point or any stand to challenge the government. But government should have, because on a moral ground, government should have given them like 1 month notice, 7 days notice, and then for them to vacate their property from that area. I even learned a non-governmental organization, CEC Hope, also built constructed borehole for them. Also constructed the ICT center, where the younger ones can learn computer and other skills, which means they were trying to bring education close to them. For the fact that these people have been neglected, and the government are not ready to do anything, they should have given them a bit of notice. You are not supposed to stay here. You are not supposed to be here. We want you to leave this environment. At least some of them have no abode. Because when I saw this on television, after the demolition, people are just staying in one small tent, being exposed to all kind of weather, insect, diseases, and what have you. And government should have given them a bit of notice, which should have helped them also to relocate themselves.
So what you're saying takes me to my last question. Do you think they need compensation?
Legally speaking, they are not entitled to any compensation because they are not the rightful owner of the land. They are just quarters. The land belongs to a particular family. And from the family, from the record, there's no structure being erected on the land. And even the government might have even told the family to start developing the land.
Yes.
Because, in fact, Lagos State has taken it upon itself in the last 3-5 years to inform all vacant owners of the undeveloped land that go and develop this land. There's layout, there's this, you have to develop your land. They even threaten to seize some land in Lekki to revocate the land if you are not building it. So government might have done so. They might have sent such notice to this family. Never can tell. But on a legally speaking, they are not entitled to anything. But on a moral speaking, we can only appeal to government that these people, this is their dwelling.
It's so
Some of them, so on the moral ground, government is supposed to compensate them. At least they should have taken them to like a camp, like we call it like a refugee camp. Where they can stay there temporarily for 3 to 6 months and allows them to either to relocate back to their village or somewhere else. Because most of the people residing in that area, not all of them are really need to stay in Lagos. But government should have a bit of showing them a kind of compassion. Like, okay, relocate them, put them somewhere. You can even cater for their feeding for those period of time. Then you can give them transport fare to. I think Fashola did this sometimes ago. Give them transport fare.
Because these are the people that actually voted for you, so to speak.
Yeah, you know they have no dwelling place, they have no abode here in Lagos State. You can give them transport there to go back to their village, which I believe should have seen a kind of moral support for them because they are staying there. Now, there's no help, no accommodation. Some of them cannot even go out to work again because before coming back, they don't know what might have happened to the little things that they have left. So I just hope our government, they shouldn't only concentrate about what to get from people, their votes, which is their power. The government also should look at, after that, what should be done. Especially people living in the remote area, in this slum area, government should be showing a kind of compassion to them so that at least they too can have sense of belonging, that they are also part of the living.
Wow, thank you. Thank you so much. That sums it up. We've been talking about the Monkey Village demolition. Monkey Village is at the Highbrow, Opebi, Lagos, Southwest Nigeria. It was a sad situation we saw there. And like Mr. Niyo Lagoke said, he said government should, no, legally, no compensation, but morally, you know, put them in a camp, let them find their way to where next they have to be. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us on this show and clearing up these issues. We've been talking to Mr. Niyi Olagoke. He is the Honorary Secretary of Nigerian Institute of Estate Surveyors and Valuers. It's still space.com on LN 24/7 News.